All right, let's go back to the phone lines as the beautiful red-faced Rusty Reed of WLIJ Jax Radio in Shelbyville, the voice of the Shelbyville Eagles, joins us on the phone. Rusty, good night tonight for your Eagles.
Well, it was, Dennis. Thanks for having me on. I appreciate it. Thanks for your time.
Sir.
But yeah, it was a good night. Big win for Shelbyville. Almost didn't play out that way, but ball bounced our way a few times, and Shelbyville was able to take advantage of it.
Talk about who the big stars were for Shelbyville tonight.
Michael Eddings had a good ball game tonight. He was slowed in the first half. Last week was not a great week for Michael. He did not fare well last week, but tonight he wound up with over 150 yards on the ground. Mason Cunningham over 150 yards in the air, threw for 2 touchdowns, ran for another. The big pass to Sente Muse that went 65 yards. So those were the big names tonight. Of course, what stands out most of all for the game tonight was just all the penalties. Both sides of the ball, both for Summit and for Shelbyville. Just a lot of penalties tonight, a lot of sloppy play in the second half.
I think that's been a theme we've heard a lot from this week. It seems like there have been a lot of penalties called this week, Rusty.
Well, I think you're right. I don't know if it's getting into September or what's rolled over, but
it's the hottest night of the
like
year.
I say, first half was a good ball game. I mean, it was nip and tuck, and it was close, and then like I say, then it just got sloppy in the second half, but. Officials did a good job keeping everything under control, and turns out with a big win, big region win for Shelbyville in that first one out tonight.
Dennis Weaver, Josh Peterson talking to Rusty Reed on the Friday Night Thunder Scoreboard Show.
Got Shelbyville next week. Shelbyville's got, I think, Tullahoma next week. Tullahoma's struggling. Rusty, how does Shelbyville not overlook a kind of a floundering Tullahoma team?
Just that rivalry, that simple rivalry that dates back past my time there at Shelbyville. That's a game that you're just not going to overlook. If one team can beat the other team by 60, that's what they're going to try to do. And like you say, Tullahoma having a struggling start to this season, not a great game for them tonight at all. And but like I say, neither team's going to overlook anybody. Shelbyville will come in focused. Coach Jason Hardy not very happy after the ball game, and that was one of the comments he made. He said, I really want to be happy after a win, and I can't be happy after this win the way we played. We're going to sit down first thing in the morning, work out these problems, and we're going to come prepared and ready to play Tullahoma next week.
All righty, Rusty, good luck in your preparations for that. We hope to talk to you next week, my friend.
Sounds great, guys. Thanks for all you do. Appreciate being a part of the network.
All righty, one of the charter members of the network, Rusty Reed of WLIJ Jax Radio.